Hey guys, it's Jennifer. I'm back at you with another video. I wanted to come on and kind of introduce myself a little bit more to you guys, do maybe like a little about me video. I did touch on a couple of things in my last one, but I felt like I just should go into a little bit more detail. This isn't going to be like my fitness story. I'll do a whole nother video on that because it's a bit of a video. But let's just get into it. So I'm outside of work, again, recording in my car, partially because I'm still not sure I want everyone I live with to know that I'm recording, and also because they're rather a little noisy, so I don't exactly know how well that would work with background noise and stuff like that. But like I said, I'm here in my car outside of work. I work at Dick's Sporting Goods currently. I'm 28 years old, from Southern California, born and raised. I have a bachelor's degree in psychology, and I am working towards my master's degree in marriage and family therapy, counseling. And then like I said in my last video, I'm working towards getting my personal training certification with NASM. I take the test for that on the 20th. Wow, I look really tired. If you couldn't tell, I never really learned how to be a girl. I very, very rarely do my hair and my makeup. The most you'll probably ever see me with is maybe some mascara on and my eyebrows done, and then maybe some powder. I have always really been active. I was a dancer until I was like 5 or 6, and then I did gymnastics until I was like 11. I got over 5 feet and it made things kind of difficult to do gymnastics anymore because of the bars and stuff. And then I started cheerleading, and I cheerleaded competitively for 11 years. I was on four different teams during that time. I cheered for one of the colleges I went to. I cheered for all-star teams, I cheered for a Pop Warner League, and I cheered for my high school. After my last year of cheerleading, I got really into the gym and fitness and all of that. I've always just kind of really been into being active and eating right. When I was younger, I also played 2 instruments. I played the flute and the guitar. But I kind of put them down just because, I don't know, when things come easy to me, I get kind of bored. And so I put it down. That was one of the reasons why I really, really liked cheerleading, was because it was something different like every week, and there was always a new skill to learn, there was always a new stunt to try, there was always a new tumbling pass to do, and it kind of kept me engaged. It's the same way with fitness and bodybuilding for me. There's always something new to learn, there's always something new to try, and it just kind of like, it keeps me engaged, it keeps me going. I don't know, I'm a very type A personality. I do deal with anxiety a bit and some OCD kind of tendencies. Very type A. I like things to be perfect, or at least my opinion of perfect. And that goes for pretty much everything that I do. In school, I really try and focus on getting great grades. At work, I try to be the best employee that I can. In the gym, I try and lift I try and make my form as perfect as possible so that I can be as good at the movement as possible. So because I do put a lot of pressure on myself, that does lead to a little bit more anxiety than I like, a little bit more anxiety than most people probably deal with. I do have anxiety attacks from time to time. I also, like I said, kind of struggle with perfection. And I think that's normal. I think a lot of people struggle with trying to be perfect. It's a very common ideal in our society nowadays. This thought that everybody should be perfect, or everybody has to look a certain way, everybody has to act a certain way. And I think one of the things that I really want to do with not only this channel, but like my life in general, is kind of show to myself and show to other people that you don't have to be perfect, that being just who you are and being your individual self is enough, and that being perfect is unrealistic, and it's not really like something that can happen. Like, nobody's perfect. Even I like remind myself all the time that even the girls in the magazine don't look like the girl in the magazine because of how much photoshopping they do and retouching and color correcting that they do in the magazine. It's insane. I also find that me personally, I don't know, if I'm an all or nothing type of person, so sorry, I'm gonna put everything I have into accomplishing a task, or I'm not gonna do it. Like, I don't see the point in being half-assed. It doesn't really get you anywhere in life. You just kind of stay in that same spot because you're not willing to put 100% into your goals or your dreams. I'm also very nervous and kind of anxious about filming these videos. I have a ton of people around me right now. It's Christmas time at the mall. I have people watching me constantly. I think one of the, I don't know, I don't want to say one of like the best things about me, but I think being a perfectionist and very driven and wanting to accomplish everything I set out to do, I think it's a good and a bad thing. I want to say it's a bad thing because it causes a lot of anxiety and it causes a lot of pressure on myself, but it's a good thing too because you have to be uncomfortable to grow. And I think that is one of the things that most of the people in our society don't want to do. Like, people don't want to be uncomfortable. I've said before in other videos that, to other people, not other videos, I've only ever done one other video, but I've said before that a lot of people in our society, they look for instant gratification. They're microwave thinkers, in my opinion. If they don't get the results they're looking for right now, right away, then they give up and they don't want to continue to push and to work and to get where they want to be. And I think that sucks. To be quite honest, I think it sucks because we could have like maybe the cure to cancer now, but the person who was working or could have worked on it or could have accomplished it thought chemistry was too hard and they gave up. for me personally, I also want to let you guys know I'm a really science-based person. I like to know the why and the how, and I want to know the reason for things. So when I got into fitness, I really wanted to do a lot of research, see why these movements worked and why these ones weren't so great. And when it came to nutrition, I wanted to know why eating these certain foods made you feel better and why eating the other ones make you feel like crap, and how they all take a toll on your body. And that kind of got me into mental health a little bit, to be quite honest. I learned that some foods actually can not only affect how you feel physically, but how you feel mentally as well, and your mood, and things just aren't as imbalanced when you're not eating right. And I thought that was really interesting, and that kind of like spearheaded me into researching even more. And I mean, that's just me. I'm kind of a nerd. I like to know these different things. I do play DS. I have a DS 360, which is kind of ridiculous, to be quite honest. I'm 28. I shouldn't have a DS. But I like to play Mario. I like the old Super Nintendo games, just Nintendo in general games like Duck Hunt, Mario Brothers, Donkey Kong's a really great game that I used to love to play. And then I really enjoy like spending time with my family, and I really love the holidays because it's like the one time of the year that we actually all get together and spend time together and have fun and hang out and catch up and all of that. But at the same time, I absolutely hate the holidays. I feel like most of society gets really it's all about me. They get very single-minded. They tend to only think about themselves and where they're going, and nothing else is important except for what they want and what they need and where they're going. And that could actually be a whole nother story and video on how difficult it is to have to work with people every single day in a customer service setting. It sucks. But I love my job, to be quite honest. I absolutely love my job. I really like right after New Year's, because at my store, it's a sporting goods store, we get a ton of people who are coming in and they're trying to start their fitness journey. They're trying to become healthier. They're trying to learn how to better themselves, and they want to know, they want your help. Like, they come in and they're genuinely interested, they're genuinely engaged, and they genuinely want to know what to do to make themselves healthier. But at the same time, there are those people who are just kind of, I'm doing it because I want to get smaller, I want to get thinner. And I think doing things for those reasons are really bad. Not bad, sorry, that's the wrong word. But they're really like, if you don't have a bigger why, if you don't have a bigger goal in mind, then the chances of you actually accomplishing your goal or sticking with the goal diminish, just because your why isn't really there. But that's probably another video on finding your why as well. And I'll probably make one of those, to be quite honest, because I feel like you find your why not just once, but many times. But I gotta go into work. It took me a while to find a parking space today. And I will talk to you guys again later. Let me know if you like this video. Give give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more from me. And then comment in the comment section down below and let me know what videos you want me to do. I'm gonna go into more of like my story with fitness in another video. That'll probably be one of my next videos. But just, yeah, comment down below and let me know what else you want to hear. If there's any like nutrition questions you have or like fitness questions you have, just comment them down below and I'll try and answer them either in another video or I'll try and give you the answer in the comments. Have a great day, guys. See you later.